Which camera I should look into? The
you look at me.
Okay.
I'm your hero.
Not in that
Well,
camera.
I show the phone. I show.
Yeah, you can show it here. This is, if you want to look at the audience and say you need to buy the OnePlus 15R, you look here. Hey guys, welcome back, and we have a very interesting interaction with some special guests today. This is about the OnePlus 15R, and while you can go and check out the awesome content we've done on the device, on the website and our YouTube channel, we are here with OnePlus and Qualcomm to discuss what makes this smartphone really unique. So thank you so much for joining me today. And Saurabh and Robin, if you could just let our audience know who you are and why you lead OnePlus and what you do at Qualcomm.
Hi everyone, so I'm Robin Liu. So currently I'm a CEO of OnePlus India.
Hello everyone, my name is Saurabh Arora. I lead the mobile, compute and XR business for Qualcomm in India.
Yeah, okay. Now, we've seen some really great technology happen over the past couple of years, right? So before we get into the details of the phone, for both of you, I have one very simple question. Let's rewind the clock by 15 years. 15 years younger Robin, 15 years younger Saurabh. And if someone showed you the features in today's smartphones, high refresh rate display, something that was only there on computer monitors, cameras that could replace your point and shoot and even DSLR to a certain extent, processing power that can give the likes of a laptop processor a run for its money from that era, how would you react that all this was there in a phone not bigger than 6 inches?
I would say, I would have been amazed but not surprised given the tech improvements we are seeing day by day. Have you ever thought, back then, 15 years back, when people used to carry checkbooks for payment or credit cards, which started for payment, now people don't carry. They have their smartphone, just scan the QR. Going forward, there'll be voice recognition, right? Just see and pay. Have you ever thought the glasses you are wearing, that will become smart glass, and through your smart glass, you will scan the QR code and make the payments, even though your voice recognition. Gaming back then, people used to have consoles, right? Now you have console level gaming experience on your smartphones, right? Camera ISPs have improved drastically. People used to carry bulky DSLRs on their vacation, holding in their bags just to click pictures. Now they just carry phone.
So you expected this to happen?
Yes, things will evolve eventually. A lot of new use cases will come in in coming years. Agentic AI coming in, right? They will replace your personal assistant EAs probably. Although I don't wish people to lose their job, but that's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. How would a 15-year younger Robin react to see?
Yeah, for me, because since I have been in the electronic industry for a couple of years, so I'm very close to the product and technology there. So I think for me, so something was within the expectation, but something of course beyond it. So for example, so the current AI, if you go back not to say 15 years, only 2 or 3 years or 3 or 5 years, we cannot accept what happened now, what is happening now on the AI features, something like this, and of course for the future. So I think the only thing we can expect is that the innovation will keep happening. And from my perspective, nobody knows what will really happen on the innovations. I think it will be very exciting for us.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think it's just what if you can imagine something, and if it really happens, it's just so much more exciting to be able to experience something you only thought. Yeah. For me, it's always about watching Dick Tracy talk on his watch, and then now you can actually do that, right, in real life. Okay, now coming to the phone at hand, right, the OnePlus 15R. I want to start with you, Robin. Is what is the philosophy behind the R series? Because OnePlus has always been in the starting 1, 2, 3. It was very serial, right? Like every year there was a new phone, but I think from the OnePlus 9 generation, we started seeing the OnePlus 9R come in. So can you shed light on the philosophy behind the R series of OnePlus devices?
I think for the R series, to be honest, we have done a lot of integrations with our users when we have the flagship devices from the OnePlus 1, from the first generation. During as you said, before 9 series, so we don't have the R series. Why the R series come up at the 9 series? Because at that time we do see that we want to do more innovations on the phone. So that means from a chipset performance perspective, and also from other specs like a camera, like charging, like battery, everything. We want to do some innovations there. But you can see the product cost so getting higher and higher. Yeah. So people also want some products. So within the segment, that it's really can providing the best performance they want, and also it's affordable for them. So this is one of the background of the R series coming. So yeah, that's just the background. So maybe you can take it as a story.
Yeah. So, I mean, even following up on that, right? Usually there was a slightly longer time difference between an R series and the flagship series, right? This time the flagship has come and now the R series is fairly close to the launch. So, can you shed light on how come this is happening, that, the launch has been closer to a flagship?
From the calendar perspective, we don't have a fixed calendar when to launch the product, but we will only launch the product at the right time. For example, the reason we choose now to launch the R15R because we have done over 24 months co-optimization on the chipset, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, so with the Qualcomm team. So compared with general 4 months or 6 months co-turning on the chipset, because this time on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, so the OnePlus team and Qualcomm team had done even from 2 years back. So with this code definition on the devices, on the chipset features, and also on the performance itself. So until now, the device is ready. So we will launch.
So we have a new chip in this phone, right? We have the 8 Gen 5. So can you shed light on the capabilities of this chipset?
So if you look at it, right, from the perspective of premium features, and now market is moving towards premiumization. More and more people want to experience the premium features. So 8 Elite Gen 5 is our ultra premium, right? So we have expanded our premium portfolio with 8 Gen 5 coming in, bringing a lot of flagship features to cater different price point, different segments, what our partners, customers want. So based on that, we always, look forward to increasing our portfolio, bringing new chipsets. So 8 Gen 5 going to bring flagship level features in our premium portfolio.
So if you could just elaborate the family of chipsets that are currently there for our viewers between the 8 Elite Premium and the Gen 5 that you're talking about, the differences, how would one go about seeing which phone, which chipset for what type of product?
So if you have to look at our premium series, it has to be, earlier it used to have 8 Elite, that's like a ultra premium. Top of the line CPU, top of the line GPU, top of the line AI features, camera, it's fully loaded, right? Ultra premium experiences. But there will be a segment of people who would like to have a good flagship level experience. So this chip is for them.
So one very interesting observation that I've had was that whenever we saw OnePlus R phone launch, right, it always came with a previous generation flagship chipset. But this year we're seeing a new chipset in the R series phone. So the question is for both of you, what changed?
Yeah, so it's a really good question. This time, so the OnePlus 15R is launched with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. So this is the first premium chipset. So on our flagship devices. So and also OnePlus will be the first in the industry to launch this Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. This device is a co-defined and a co-optimization between OnePlus and the Qualcomm team. So it will be the first time for OnePlus and Qualcomm to have this kind of co-definition on the chipset. So this is the first thing. So about the chipset coming, and also this kind of idea was starting from back to 2 years ago. So when OnePlus we have the 10 years anniversary day. So OnePlus team and the Qualcomm team leadership got this kind of alignment on the strategic relationships to develop this kind of chipset. Because currently in the market, the chipset are easier to generate, maybe either some downgrade for some features or for some other perspective. So we really got some feedback from the user and community side that they really want some specific performance support chipset and also devices. So this is why the idea is coming. So when we want to do the code definition and the co-optimization, and there has been 24 months co-turning and co-optimization on that, compared with the general 4 months or 6 months in the industry. So the both teams have spent more than 24 months so to develop these super exciting devices together.
Absolutely, yeah. And your thoughts from the Qualcomm perspective of this 2-year partnership for this?
So historically, if you see, OnePlus has user base is always a premium user base, right? People want to experience new features. We have been working closely from their day one. You have seen there always the premium tier has been on Qualcomm, and then obviously, as I was telling you, the premiumization, the segment of premium users has been widening. to cater the different price points, we are introducing 8 Gen 5, which is part of our premium portfolio, and 8 Elite Gen 5 goes to our ultra premium features.
Okay. And now the next question for you, of course, is slightly selfish from me because I'm a gamer and gaming on my phone is the one thing I can do when I'm on the go wherever. So can you shed light on the gaming capabilities of the chip?
Okay, 8 Gen 5, uses the latest Adreno sliced GPU architecture, which gives you a headroom to play for a longer time, power and efficiency both. If I talk about, what has improved over the last generation compared to 8 Gen 3, 8 Gen 5 is basically a successor of 8 Gen 3. So if I talk about performance, the performance of GPU is 11% better than the last generation. At the same time, 28% better power efficiency. That's especially on the gaming front. But if you look at the other areas, so we have done improvements everywhere. From CPU, if you see 36% better improvements. At the same time, 42% more power efficient. Camera has been upgraded as well. So from camera point of view, the last generation used to use 18-bit ISP, whereas 8 Gen 5 uses 20-bit camera ISP. So improvements in camera, improvements in CPU, improvements in GPU, AI performance, right? The AI performance is 46% better than the last generation. So we have done improvements across not only gaming. Your question was more on a gaming.
On a gaming, but yeah, you've actually said that whether you're a gamer or if you want a camera or if you just want an AI phone, this chip can do it all.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm just going to take a step back to gaming because OnePlus has been kind of positioning their phones as gaming devices for a while, right? Like they're the great option for gamers. Will 15R have a similar positioning for gaming, and how do you plan to distinguish the gaming positioning from, let's say, the 15?
Yeah, I think because we just launched our OnePlus 15, so our OnePlus 15 is really an ultimate performance phone. So with the 8 Elite Gen 5, chipset support, so every performance from CPU to GPU and AI support is really, really great. So come to the 15R, so powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. So as Saurabh just mentioned that the CPU, GPU, and also the AI performance are really good, having good improvement. So the gaming story and the gaming performance will be extremely very, very good on this phone as well. Yeah.
Okay. Now another question is because when I'm gaming on my phone, if it accidentally drops, or in my case, I have a 4-year-old who'll just come and go whip and the phone goes out of my hand, right? So can you talk a little bit about the durability of the 15R?
Yeah, so for talking about durability, I think it's not about durability itself. It's also about from design, from hardware, from software, everywhere. Because for durability, it's not only about like what you said, like a job test, job accident, something like this. It's also about something else. So first of all, this is the 15R design. So you can see that it's the same design language with the 13S and also with our OnePlus 15. So with this, from OnePlus 15, you also see that the durability on the IP ratings are the most in the industry. 15R will be the same, IP68, IP69, IP69K, so it will be all applicable on this phone. And also from the software, perspective, and also from the lifetime warranty, as OnePlus brand commitment to the industry, so it's also there for the phone. Yeah.
That's so also a very interesting color, the light green. Yeah.
Yeah, very fresh color, very new color, new design language.
Absolutely, yeah. So my final question, Robin, let's start with you. Anything else you would like to highlight about the OnePlus 15R that I may not have asked in these questions?
Yeah, so from the chipset, I think we have covered the performance. So one more thing I want to add here is that through the past 24 months, Qualcomm team and OnePlus team have been working together to optimize the performance. So from both the chipset and the devices way, so we focus on 7 areas. So it's about performance, gaming, like you mentioned, and also imaging, and AI, and display, and network, and connectivity. So these 7 areas are really, very important for every single users. So to use the phone, to experience the powerful performance on the devices.
So just like every expectation from OnePlus, it's a power-packed device. Something for everyone.
Yeah, and also beyond that, I want to add that we will also have a OnePlus. A new OnePlus tablet we will launch together, so which is the OnePlus Pad Go 2.
Okay. That's fantastic. And from the chipset perspective, the 8 Gen 5, anything you'd like to add that we may not have asked in these questions?
No, I think we have covered, but this will bring more flagship level experience into the hands of more consumers, because obviously, our partners bring at a different price tiers. So I would not like to comment on the pricing, but it will expand the portfolio to bring flagship devices.
All right, so I would just like to end by saying I think it's a great and most exciting time to be someone that's buying a smartphone with such great capabilities. And for the rest of you that were watching, if you guys have any questions, you can let us know in the comment section. We will do our best to try to answer them. This is me, Samir, signing off. I will catch you in another video. It's goodbye for now.